Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the podcast with the smartest podcasters on the planet. Nay, the galaxy.
The most intellectual.
There you go. I'm your host, Poseidon, and I have my other host here, Guido Grasson.
Hello, grass on, grass off.
And we have a fan favorite back, Adam Levine.
How
Adam.
sweet. How sweet.
Adam, you look.
What's sweet?
You look.
Everything.
You look. You look the same. How are you?
I'm good. I guess I'll tell you without telling you, if you know what I mean. I was in a situation where I was kind of committed to doing something on Mondays.
Oh, you should have been committed a while ago.
Yeah, you were hostage in some kind of prison camp.
Can we say?
I said no. I asked you not to.
Okay, so don't bring it up. Where was he?
In prison.
No. He's a studious man. He was learning. He was out getting higher education.
Exactly.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
In a language that you don't understand, apparently.
I was getting all kinds of education: higher education, lower education, middle education.
Yeah, he was
So Adam,
hanging out with the vatos.
were you studying to be a stenographer or something?
I forgot what that is.
So did I.
Isn't that the person in the cord who like takes notes?
Yeah, wasn't that you?
No.
No, that's going to be someone looking at him.
Okay.
That's going to be someone that has to write giggle.
Okay, so that
Random
worked
giggle
out
from
for you? Are you done with that?
I'm done.
You're
Yeah.
done? You're
Yeah.
okay? You're making millions?
Not exactly.
All right. What's the over-under?
1 million to 1 that it will
right.
not work.
It's not for him, but at least he went to try it.
How are the Habs doing, Adam?
Not good. They are, I think, 5 games below 500. They lost 5-4 to Ottawa last Thursday or something.
Ottawa.
And
Fucking joke.
I hear
It's
Carey
fine.
Price is literally gone now. Like he's
Been literally gone for a while.
no, I know, but like unofficially, almost officially retired.
You know what? I stopped following that crap such a long time ago. I don't pay attention to politics. I like my scores. I like to know what's going on. Trade.
Carey Price is known for his politics.
He's a political kind of guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's running for premier.
So have you been? Do you follow just hockey, or do you follow like football and
I follow all kinds of sports. Yeah.
what's happening with Tom Brady?
Good question.
All right.
I heard something about him, but I prefer more like action related stuff rather than behind the scenes.
So what's new with the Taliban Football League?
Wrong league.
Okay.
I
There's
meant
action.
NFL.
Action. Okay. And
Some would say it's explosive.
Well, rather than a ball, they actually use a dead lamb.
A dead lamb's head.
Did you hear that our friend Tom Brady was offered a shitload of money by WWE to join?
No.
that makes
How
sense.
much?
Really?
I don't know, undisclosed, but that's
Oh, goddamn.
high millions.
that's kind of funny. I mean, and you could say whatever you want about that Logan Paul or whatever, but he actually showed up.
Dude, Logan
and
Paul,
he brought
he's
it.
kicking ass. He's
He-
bringing it.
Yeah, he brought it. He brought it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
WWE signed him.
He's a phenomenal wrestler.
He's
Oh,
very
shit. Good
He's
for
high
him.
flying, yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Because usually when they bring in an outsider, you're like, Jay Leno. But yeah, Logan Paul. Yeah, I mean the guy fucking jumps off the turnbuckle like snooker, man. Yeah.
Good for him.
My God, is wrestling I'm addicted to watching that crap.
You know Brock Lesnar, I'm sure.
I don't know him personally,
know
but
who he is. I'd
I'd love to see Brock Lesnar do his finishing move on you.
I'd love to watch you and Brock just do it.
Is there a way to give up in 1 second or less?
Yeah, but look, man, what Brock wants, he takes.
Good Lord. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. I know Comcast, they own NBC. Apparently they're in the mix to try to buy WWE now.
Really?
I also know that AEW, the other con, offered let's join forces, almost like DC and Marvel join for one event a year to do
I wouldn't trust him, bro. I haven't trusted the con since Genghis.
yeah, exactly. No, I agree.
I don't blame you.
Something about me, I feel like, I don't know, all the cons are ruining all of wrestling. But
Because they're cons.
I sometimes forget how much I hate you guys until I'm in the room.
What else has been going on? Poseidon, you busy?
Busy.
Tell us, you've been
Working.
all over the place. Oh,
I've
congratulations.
been here. Poseidon's the one who's floating around North America spying for the Chinese.
You're
He
a
called me
balloon.
fat.
Yeah, you're a balloon. This man has been nominated for.
Yes, it's true.
A French Canadian.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
Oscar.
Nominated for an Emmy.
An Emmy. It's the French Canadian equivalent of an Emmy award.
Yeah, basically,
That's fantastic.
Is
For
an Emmy the same as an Oscar?
No, an Emmy is for TV. And Oscars for movie,
film.
but it's broader now because of the internet.
Yeah.
But the Pantelis French cast got nominated.
Yeah.
Wow!
Yeah.
Best trans cast in the
No,
nation,
and,
baby.
And when is that televised? In the
March the 19th.
19.
Are you gonna wear a tuxedo?
Not a tuxedo, but I'm gonna go get a nice suit.
Is Poseidon gonna be your?
When are you
date?
going?
Yeah, he's going to.
Of course, and we're gonna hold hands. When are you going?
If I win, which I won't, I would bring him up on stage with me. You know when people go on stage and they accept the award, and some of them go up with someone, and he stands behind looking menacing. That's gonna be him.
Yes.
Yeah, you're gonna be like Big Daddy Cool Diesel when he was protecting Shawn
I
Michaels.
don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
are you gonna also present some awards? I think
unless they
No.
ask, but
Yeah, you probably
I will probably say no if they ask.
that's
Like
great.
I'm already weirded out by the fact that I got nominated. I don't know if I want to.
Which awards are we talking about?
They're called the Genie, the Jutra. What are they called?
Les Olivier.
Olivier, the Oliviers.
Yeah.
They're
No.
It's the biggest.
It's provincial. It's not. It's only within Quebec, right?
It's within this great nation of ours. Yeah.
well, but I could tell you that
Are you a separatist, Adam?
for non
No.
Fucking better be.
for non local listeners, the French community here is a whole other Hollywood.
Oh
10 million
yeah.
people.
They
It's as big
have
as
their
Greece.
own.
Yeah.
It's huge. Like so that's great. Congratulations on that. Well deserved, Pantelis.
Thank you.
And
Should I mention, by the way, that this guy was at Place des Arts last summer, and I was there to see him.
Who?
Okay.
yeah, you can mention that.
I was impressed.
Oh yeah, it's true. He saw me in French.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
yeah.
saw you with that
Oh.
All-Star Gala there.
Oh yeah, he saw
Oh
me hosting
yeah,
the
it's true.
Rebels,
Yeah.
I forgot, and that was the day that we're like, "Do you even speak French?" He's like, "Nope."
So wait.
Just sat there for an hour and a half. All he heard was bar 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 blah 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 blah. That's all he heard. Like Charlie Brown. So yeah, we're nominated for a daytime Emmy.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's great.
When are you planning on going for soup?
I don't know. I want to have some time off.
Soup?
Suit.
I'm gonna go see what they have on.
I know exactly what I'm gonna get.
Poseidon, you're a
the
fashion
hell is
icon. What
What's the
colors,
suit?
What color
A
suit is in
like
fashion now?
A tie and sorry.
Right now, I've been seeing a lot of pinstripe making a comeback.
Hey,
That's not true.
look what I'm wearing.
I've been seeing a
Just
lot
saw
of
him.
Thank you very
No,
much.
I've been seeing a lot of pinstripe online.
Really?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
you know what really is in style though? Do you want to know or no? Is that a
The
serious
zoot
question?
suit.
Double-breasted
No, I-
is back.
It's red. Red is in right.
Yes, red is in. I
I've
think
never
because of Yakuza, like a dragon.
No, it has nothing to do with Yakuza. Red is in not because of Yakuza.
When I was skinny,
nice burgundy suit looks
I
good.
bought a burgundy suit.
Yeah.
When I did a show in Boston, it looked fantastic.
Bright,
It was
bright
Guido
red
Boston.
is the thing right now.
I've
Oh,
never
really?
really seen red, but
Is that the color you're gonna get?
you could wear it.
No, I'd rather go. If I go bright, I'd rather go bright blue. But I'm just saying that because you asked what's in right
Bright
now.
blue is a nice color.
Is
bright,
it red?
Bright red is
Bright red, like
brighter than your cup.
like blood,
Really?
red,
Yeah,
literally.
yeah.
So almost pink.
No, not pink at all. Red. They're two different colors. Like
Amazing,
yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
But for you, it's purple.
I've never
Right, you're
seen red
colorblind.
in my life, and I never will. What are you gonna do?
How do you feel about that?
I don't know. I've never seen the alternative. So
But how does it make you feel that everyone can see the color red and you can't? Does it anger you?
maybe
So
the
when you used to watch football back in the day and Washington would play, you're like, what is this, the Washington Skins? What is it? What's the
you
point?
see what he did there? You see what he
What's the
did
difference? I
there?
don't get it.
That's a Ganawage joke. Yeah, no. I
Have
don't
you ever
know.
sat and pondered on it?
Not much.
Do you blame your parents?
I have too much pondering.
blame your
I
parents.
ponder. I can't be an airline pilot because if the red light goes off, I won't see it.
Let's be honest. Even if you weren't colorblind, you wouldn't be.
By the
You're
way-
not gonna pass that psych
Do you know those? Do you know those colorblind people sunglasses that you see online?
yeah,
All
No.
There was
bullshit.
that famous musician.
all bullshit.
All bullshit.
Ringo?
Where the guy like wears
No,
the
the-
colorblind glasses and starts crying.
I
'cause
heard they're
he's-
like $5.
Yeah, I spent
He died in
$750 on those glasses.
Thank you for interrupting the middle of
I
our
don't
sentence.
see. I don't see shit. I tried it.
You
Bullshit.
think maybe it's just you? You're just a dumbass.
Maybe I'm a dumbass. But yeah.
Or maybe he has it so like severe that they don't even work on him.
Maybe he's not colorblind. Maybe he just doesn't get it.
Next time Guido Cocomello is in town, because he's also colorblind, I'm going to make him try on my glasses. And
Italians don't see color.
No, it's just that's what he's like. You know what it was? They lied about it as kids. They started dating black girls, and then their parents like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "I can't see color. I didn't know.
I'm colorblind, Ma.
I thought she was from Rome."
Ma. I can picture it. Ma, what are you doing with a Moulignan? Ma, what are you talking about?
Wait a second.
She's from Rome. Ma.
I just saw a beautiful woman.
The trans escort that you're with.
No, but that was very funny. She's
What was it? Was this person trans or no?
no.
He just doesn't know. He said this is what he told me before. He goes, "No," and then I don't think so. And that
Well, no,
made me
because
laugh.
she is the.
You don't have to give details.
I know this guy because of an old friend, and this is his son. So that's
Also,
That's a guy.
no.
You called him a son.
yeah. Okay, so we know what happened. We know what went down.
I believe
So wait, does she identify as a she now or as a he?
I don't know. This is
All right, so
going a lot deeper than I thought. She appears to be a woman.
so then that's what you got to go with. She. That's the respectable thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If she's putting in the effort,
But in any case,
It's
I can't believe
ma'am.
I'm bringing up the movie and the name, and I don't even know the girl. But this, I think it was what's the guy's name from Mad Men?
Oh, yeah.
John Hamm. I think he's in a movie called Fletch. He brought back Fletch Lives, the Chevy Chase vehicle.
Falache.
Yeah.
Falache.
And there was one girl in that movie, gorgeous. And I looked at her and I said, and she looked like she was as dark as Whitney Houston. And I'm like, this girl's Italian. And she was from
No way.
Naples. And she's from Naples. She's kind of like Giancarlo Esposito from Breaking Bad. Yeah, she's fantastic. I forgot her name. I wish that, but she is absolutely stunning, and she is 100%.
So she immigrated to
No,
to
she
Italy.
was born in Naples. Black people can be born in Naples.
what?
from immigrant parents.
Okay.
No,
but
bro, they came out of the ground like that.
have you ever look at like a traditional Greek person, a traditional Neapolitan person, because it was a border. I'm sorry, a
Cesspool.
what do you call it?
Cesspool is the correct
the
answer.
docks, the fucking
A port city?
A port city. It was bombarded by Greeks. That's why
Trade.
Neapoli, Arabs, and so a traditional.
Arab.
So you guys are a bit
Yeah, we're
dark.
dark.
They're
Like-
international.
Like that that movie Tarantino wrote there. Yeah. Italians were spawned by.
He's talking about True Romance.
Yeah.
He's being
Oh.
racist.
Anyway, she was beautiful. I'm sorry to bring it up. I don't even remember her name. I'd love to give her a shout out, but she's fucking gorgeous.
All right.
I thought this might be a good time to say that Stevie Wonder was also blind. I read it somewhere that he was actually.
Those were rumors.
I think I'm not just making this up out of left field. I believe I read somewhere that he has a very, very rare something when he was born.
It's
He's a
funny
liar.
you say that because I heard he just signed a deal with NASCAR.
Yeah, he's a liar.
Well, you can hear whatever you want, but I didn't hear that, and I had trouble.
How do you think he was playing the piano, bro? You think he was actually blind?
I didn't mean blind, but he.
Oh, now he's not
Like he doesn't
blind.
see color type of blind.
Yeah, he doesn't see color. He's colorblind. Adam, did you
You
know?
could be colorblind and be a musician.
Did you know Beethoven was deaf?
Yes, I did. He
What?
died at the age of 35. Yes, I did.
What?
But let's be honest, 35,
Yes, I
that's
did.
old for a big dog. That's old. They don't last that long
funny.
normally.
What was the average age back in the days when Beethoven was alive?
The 90s? This 17 years. Depends on how big, depends on the breed. and
Bro,
what you feed
everybody died at 40, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me, I love the memes that
The rats were killing everybody.
yeah.
it. 90s.
Don't forget the country. He was Austrian.
Hey,
So was Hitler.
So
Yes, he was.
are
Austrians are talented.
so are strudels.
And Schwarzenegger.
Yes.
It's true.
They were showing the Terminator on a show last night.
The Terminator.
Yeah.
Does he have a famous catchphrase?
They were
Yes,
showing
remember
the
when he
movie
was
on
going
a
to the
show.
police station? I'll be back. And then he starts flowing.
Wow. Speaking of catchphrases, today's top 5.5, rather.
Fucks up his
Hey,
own
congratulations to
catchphrases.
Adam on his first segue.
Huh?
Congratulations to Adam on
Yeah,
his
yeah,
first segue.
I don't think he realized.
Today's top 5.5 iconic catchphrases.
Now these are catchphrases we all know. They went global. Yeah, let's go.
Oh, that's just the N word. Number 5. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Muhammad Ali.
Hey.
Again, this
Had a
is
lot
the-
of famous catchphrases.
Pre-
I don't wrestle with an alligator.
but pre-internet, pre-anything. Even if I said this sentence to my 83-year-old dad, he would know Muhammad Ali said it. That's people.
Was
can't-
your dad a big Cassius Clay fan?
very much? My dad loves boxing.
Poseidon too.
You
Boxing is a very
You
good
can't.
sport.
You can't.
I was Poseidon's favorite boxer.
You can't
You are?
describe.
Poseidon, I know you. You have a Poseidon has a Cassius Clay shirt.
I like
Big Cassius Clay
yeah.
fan. Yeah.
Who's Cassius Clay?
Muhammad Ali before he went
Goddamn.
Muslim.
You're serious?
I don't have a. I do.
Before Muhammad Ali went Muslim, his name was Cassius Clay. But
Was
Like-
he American?
No, Vietnamese.
I'm just asking. I don't know much of.
I'm not sure if he was born in the States, to be honest.
Yes, he's all American.
Okay.
But he refused to go to war.
Yes.
He didn't go to
kill other
Vietnam.
poor
Yeah.
people.
That's why while he got, because he didn't go
That
to
was a good
Vietnam,
speech he gave.
He was suspended from boxing,
Yep.
so he decided to shoot a "What Would Happen If" video, him against Rocky Marciano, which led to the
Rocky movies.
Balboa movie, where Stallone is watching the computer fight. Who would win? It's because of that. You can watch. I mean, he's done him against Bruce Lee. Gorilla Monsoon,
Gorilla Monsoon.
wrestler, legend, invented the term the gorilla position, gave Muhammad Ali an airplane spin.
Yeah.
God damn.
Isn't that amazing? You watch that? Muhammad Ali shows up at Madison Square Garden and he starts trash talking a WWF event, and Gorilla Monsoon is in there. I want to come in here. I want to come. He gets in the ring, and Gorilla Monsoon gives him an airplane spin, throws him out of the ring, and
Yeah.
he leaves.
No.
Yeah, it's great.
God damn.
But
Yeah,
what was
my-
his greatest fight, Poseidon? The Rumble in the Jungle.
Yeah. There was a movie called When We Were Kings. Incredible documentary.
No, forget the document. I'm just telling you the Rumble
In the jungle.
in the jungle.
I don't know the Rumble in the Jungle.
Oh, you do.
He was the greatest of all time. He
I
really
don't.
was.
You do. You think you don't, but you do.
Can you bring it up?
Sure. Like the whole thing, the whole fight.
He showed me the.
Is he fucking with me about
No,
something?
but he showed me the photograph earlier of me.
Why is Chicago famous for? People ask. Hold on.
English.
It writes
Why Chicago is famous?
in the microphone. In the microphone.
I'm-
What is Chicago famous
No,
for?
guys, this was from before. I haven't typed anything in yet.
Have you ever had a Chicago deep dish pizza? Imagine a pizza and a lasagna combined. It's just too much.
What's this? I've never watched this. George Foreman versus Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, it was, bro. This is before satellite, right? This was a global event, and it shook the world. This fight. This was,
Yeah, like literally.
Really?
You want to be a hell of a promoter, bro.
Yeah.
Tabarnouche. This made a lot of money.
One night only
in Africa.
Muhammad
Oh, this was
Ali.
in Africa.
Zaire.
Yeah, it's called a rumble in the jungle.
I thought
It's in the
Zaire is called
movie
Congo today.
When We Were Kings. It's a documentary. It's very,
Bro,
very worth
this is amazing. Ali, Mumbai, Ali, Mumbai. You guys aren't excited? Am I the only one who fucking gets psyched out?
You know
about
what I
this?
never get
Muhammad
tired
Ali
of?
punched him so hard he invented the George Foreman grill.
Bro, it's so crazy. He did. He
You know what I can never get tired of? Mike Tyson boxing videos.
Yeah.
Dude,
or,
I can never.
Early
this,
Mike Tyson.
This man was a monster. In
Have
the
you
ring.
ever? Are you old enough to see a live Mike Tyson fight?
No, I don't think
like
so.
in
Even
the
the
arena.
Holyfield ones at the no, I mean on
No.
TV.
Oh, on TV, yes.
Maybe but I didn't. We didn't.
I'll never forget going to my cousin's house, and like in maybe 87, 88, I was like 10
Yeah.
years old. The time it took to go make popcorn, the match was over.
Yeah, monster, dude. I can never get tired of those fights, and even from everything, even from the pre-fight to in the ring where they stare down each other, dude. That death stare that Mike Tyson gives.
I know there was an
insane, bro. Have you
When he
seen
came,
this?
when he came out of jail wearing just a towel, no robe, nothing.
Oh my god, bro! That's
yeah.
just he's like staring. Not you know how they say staring into your soul, bro. Like he was eating the man's soul with that stare.
Well, the story is, I believe, his manager cussed D'Amato, the old man.
Yeah.
He taught him how to become a monster, but he died before he could teach him to turn off the monster. Yeah. So
shit.
he's all rage in the ring, and now he's on antidepressants and fucks around with pigeons and makes funny movies.
He's
and,
having fun.
and we like him.
Poseidon
But,
was a big
yeah.
Buster Douglas fan.
James Buster Douglas.
Who's Buster Douglas?
He's the guy that knocked Tyson down
God, I'm
first
trying
time.
to make Poseidon look like he's knowledgeable in boxing, and every 2 seconds he's like, "Who is this? Who's that?"
I'm bad with names.
It's not polite to interrupt, but there was also an episode where we bit off someone's ear, right? His competitor.
Holyfield.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
But,
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you
delicious.
lose the fight automatically for doing that, don't you?
No.
You're lying.
I know a Moyle that does that.
You know,
Rumor has it he had very tasty ears, though. Very difficult to resist.
No, you don't lose the fight. I mean,
no comment. I'm glad I wasn't there. That's
No,
all
but
I
he
can
was
say.
he was in bad shape. He was on a lot of drugs when
At the
that
time?
happened. Yeah.
Wow.
He was still trying to hold on to, this is a guy that walked around with an entourage of 50 people. He was carrying a lot of people, a lot of stress.
Yeah,
He wasn't
yeah,
in his
yeah.
right
The-
mind. And
I heard about that. I think I saw it in an interview where like he had a mansion, but then he had to sell the mansion and they wouldn't sell and
you
shit.
know when boxers come together and like while they're tired, they like huddle
Yeah.
or hug.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Evander
Holyfield,
They
kept
clench.
headbutting
he
him.
kept giving him headbutts. That
the ref wasn't calling it.
He kept headbutting him, and he's like,
After a while, because he goes, if he keeps doing this,
You
I'm
know
gonna
what?
fuck him
I
up.
didn't know this. I don't blame him.
yeah.
I don't blame him.
What did Pantelis just say? If he keeps doing this, what?
He kept telling the
Holyfield.
ref, I'm going to fuck him up if he keeps
Yeah.
fucking headbutting me. So he kept doing it. So at one point, he just went nuts. He goes, "You're going to headbutt me, motherfucker? Try it again." He headbutts him and he bit his ear off.
You know what? That's what happens when you fuck around. The classic story is fuck around and find out.
Wouldn't that lead to a disqualification?
I think
Look,
it
what's
was
wrong
by
with you? You're
both
such a
parties?
negative Nancy. You're such a rat.
Why are you such?
referee.
rules, come on.
Sorry, ref.
Fuck
you
the
need to-
rules, Adam.
What do you have? Why do you always want to rat out the black guy?
Yeah,
Why do
bro.
you like that?
Famous referee Mills Lane was the.
But what was I gonna say? I watched an interview. I watched a lot of podcast interviews. Well, more like segments with Mike Tyson, and he talks about how it's like it's fucked up now, and like he doesn't know, like turning off the monster type of shit, like you said. And he's just tearing, and it's sad to see, man.
Well, what he was famous because he was from downtown Brooklyn, where Jay-Z and all that.
Rough area.
He was
last I heard.
he was famous for handing out $100 bills to random people.
Mike Tyson?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Oh,
U.S.,
He
not
was
Canadian.
famous. Yeah. Oh, you're from Kuala Lumpur? Let me see if I have your currency. He was famous for that, and then his
It wasn't
family
that good of
was
a gag, bro.
his family was worried.
you should
about
try
him.
your hand in stand up.
Adam
That was
wouldn't even
great.
have to
You're
try;
both
he would
hilarious.
just talk.
No, that was not funny. I was serious.
He was his family was worried about him, so they put him on antidepressants.
They
And,
fucked him up. They
and
weren't
then
worried about him.
It was
They
literally
brainwashed him.
it was literally the Prozac,
And it
that-
wasn't
that
his
calmed
family.
him
It was
down.
his ex-wife's mother.
Oh, okay.
Didn't his ex-wife bang Brad Pitt?
I know his ex-wife was on the TV show
Allegedly.
Head of the Class, Robin Givens. She was in the movie Boomerang with
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy. That was his ex-wife that sent him to jail.
Yeah.
God damn.
That said,
What did she say?
I don't know. Why did he go? Because he
She
said
accused him of
no. He ended up-
rapage.
No, during the Barbara Walters interview, she said that he was. Imagine this is a live interview. She said he was abusive. So during the interview, he was like
fuck.
talking to the nation like this with his finger in his nose. And then after that, a girl came forward. She was like a beauty pageant winner that said he assaulted her, and then he went to jail.
Yeah. Well,
On no proof? No proof? Was there
it
proof?
was, it was a different time back then.
Enough to put him in jail, bro. Well, he probably did it. I don't
No,
I
he
don't
probably
know.
didn't do it from what he
But
said.
my point is,
I don't think he did
he's
it.
okay today, and he lost all his. He used to be worth like $500 million.
I think that story changed a bit too. So I don't think he did it.
He's probably worth $10 million now.
But if anything, that made him more hardcore in the ring. Sorry, I interrupted you.
Because when that came out, that was there was a lot of money involved. You know, we'll keep quiet for that type of shit. So I don't know, but he's such a lunatic. He wanted to stay in prison. He said
when he got
prison
was great. The food was great.
Yeah,
best time of my life.
Yeah, I've seen him talk about it. He goes, I didn't have to think of anything. It was just.
That's when he came out.
Everything was done for
he
you.
came out Muslim, and that's when he had the tattoo of Mao there, the leader of China, tattooed onto.
Yeah, he's a confused man.
But did you see his first fight?
He's got the spirit.
The first fight when he came out of jail, where he would cut a hole in a towel, and that was his robe.
What?
Okay, you take a towel.
Yeah.
And you cut it
like a poncho.
Oh yeah. Everyone would wear a robe, like Ric Flair. He would just wear that.
He didn't give a fuck.
God,
bro.
Watch his first fight when he comes out of jail. Was it with McNeely there? The guy going like this, and he knocked him out in 10 seconds.
Yeah, I remember the first fight was very quick.
Anyway, so that's float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, Muhammad Ali.
Yes, I love how.
What the hell we're talking about?
Yeah. Numero cuatro.
Number 4. Say hello to my little friend, Tony Montana.
So why is that famous, Poseidon?
So because
was he showing his penis?
So no. So what happened was Scarface, aka
Let's go on your face.
Tony Montana, was wanted to run the world. He was selling cocaine. Okay?
Whoa! Allegedly.
Allegedly. I'm not narc or
It took
whatever.
place in Miami, right?
Yes.
Exactly, in real life, yes.
Party in the city with
And what happened was he couldn't do it. He couldn't kill a kid. Right? He had to assassinate a reporter. And the reporter was with his kid. And he had a bomb to blow up. And Tony Montana was like, look, man, I'm a bad guy, but I'm not that bad.
So if I'm not mistaken, he was in the car with Victor Salamanca.
Yeah.
And
yes.
Didn't want to kill
an innocent.
I don't want to kill some kids. Okay.
Yeah. So that's what happened. And then the cartel didn't appreciate that. And he was in his office.
They turned on him.
And then he was in his office with a mountain of cocaine.
But what gives you confidence, Poseidon?
Turned on, and that means went to the police, or what do you mean by
What gives you artificial confidence if you have to go against people? What you do is you plant your head into a pile of cocaine, and you will feel invincible.
Exactly.
So invincible, in fact, that even when you get shot by machine guns, you stay standing.
Exactly. So what happened was,
theory.
Yes.
That was a dream sequence.
Yeah,
I've heard this theory.
I remember that rumor.
Yeah.
That, they were supposed to make Scarface Part 2 in the 90s, and
they never did.
And so what happens is they're at the door of his offices. They've raided his big mansion, his big beautiful mansion in the south, and then they're at his door, and he pulls out
this machine gun
with a grenade launcher, and he pulls it up and goes, "Say hello to my little friend." Boom!
And it was iconic. And no matter what, Al Pacino can make 100 Godfather movies, he will always be remembered, hands down, for Tony Montana. No contest. When he croaks, the first thing they're going to show is Scarface. Doesn't matter how many Michael Corleones he did.
The only thing Al Pacino is known for more was Booty Sweat and the Bust a Nut Bar. You remember that?
Are you talking about the Adam Sandler movie?
No. Al Pacino, the Booty Sweat and the Bust a Nut Bar.
Oh, you're talking about Tropic Thunder.
Yeah, the commercials, yeah.
Yeah, I think they got his permission.
Yeah, obviously. That's what he was selling. He was selling
The
Bust a
guy's
Nut
name
Bar.
was Al Pacino. Yeah, it was.
I think you've showed me
He was
this.
selling Bust a Nut Bars and Booty Sweat. It was an energy drink.
Little known fact.
I think you've showed me this.
Sometimes I like to watch celebrities and paparazzi.
Fucking.
So if people, listeners, want to have a laugh, type in Al Pacino JFK Airport. This poor bastard has been living this life for a long time. The guy cannot walk from...
Is that the one you showed me where he's just signing stuff? All right. Here.
And also, there's another one. Type in Al Pacino Vittoria Coffee, Vittoria. He got $1 million to talk nonsense in a coffee commercial, like he does an Al Van Hoot commercial in Montreal.
Sounds like a smart man.
He did a Victoria coffee commercial in Australia that's on every 2 seconds.
Good for him.
And $1 million
Get that paper,
to just talk about that's a good coffee.
Secure the bag.
I hear he's very tired now. I mean, he's 19,
he's an old man.
1940. Yeah.
How old is he?
1940.
82,
83.
83.
83. Fuck.
Yeah, he's tired. He's
lived.
Yeah.
He's a good person. I don't. love
Yeah, I
the
heard
guy.
he was a good dude.
Great person. I've had the privilege to meet him twice. He was a fucking
In
gentleman.
LA, right?
He's had the misfortune.
In New York and LA. In New York and LA. In the actor studio, he was showing us
the way out. He was
his
showing you the
movies.
exit.
He was showing us movies with the woman who played Roseanne's mother. Estelle Parsons is her name.
You know what I've noticed you have a talent for? No matter what anyone is saying, whether it be positive or whatever, saying a story, you have a talent of not making them seem bad, but like shitting on them.
Who are you talking to?
You.
What? I don't understand what you're saying.
Because you'll find entrances to literally every point in the sentence. Like he said he was showing me, and then you're like the way out. You know, like you're always tagging. You know, you have this. I've noticed you have this little talent of just.
You've just noticed that I'm in fact the last of the real ones.
No. I haven't just noticed it, but I'm just saying it's interesting.
Just so you know,
He's referring to the quickness
Yeah.
of Anthony Cumia or
Yeah.
sadly, Poseidon, and this is sadly because of this goddamn generation that's a bunch of pussies. It looks like it's gonna die with me. It looks like I'm the last one of the young ones. And now I'm not young anymore. Now I'm old. And I don't see any of the young ones.
Yeah,
you're
you're like
old,
fucking
what the fuck
52,
am I?
bro.
And I don't see any of the young ones doing it. They have their own style, though. They're very funny, too. They just don't have that old New York sharp.
No, I don't think that's. But everything evolves with
Yeah,
time.
I think it'll make a comeback in like 50 years. It's going to come back again.
Yeah. Now it's more of like goofy, like
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's what happens. In 50
Yeah,
years, it'll
yeah,
come
yeah.
back.
I'm not sure what the trend is now. I don't.
the trend is like it's still like dark, like dark comedy. It's not like, but it's more
It's the deal with white people. It's so white.
it's more theatrical. Not more theatrical. More like you know the acting style that was very like expressive. Very, you know what I mean?
Over the top, he's trying to say.
You know
Over
what
the
I
top.
like?
There you go. That's the word I'm looking
You know
for.
what I like about French Canadian crowds? They're still old school.
What do you mean?
Like you could, they wanted you to say that stuff people are afraid of. They were encouraging you to say it.
Yeah,
That's the best about a French Canadian crowd.
They're what New York was in the 80s and 90s.
Correct.
Yeah.
Or if
That's
I wish everyone could speak French because it's true.
Well, I'm pushing people into it.
Yeah.
Poseidon sees it. I'm trying to get as many people as I can.
So
I did a set at the Bordel.
And he told him, "Sir, you can't bench press here."
And I had a good time. I feel like I lost half the crowd. I feel like I disgusted them.
Can I just say, I love that he said that. He's like, I had a good time. And all he had to add was, they didn't.
this was this past Tuesday.
Tuesday, yeah.
Okay.
Half the side was dying. The other side was just staring at me like.
Poseidon on a
Because
scale
he
of
was
1
only
to 10.
farting from one side.
When you walked off stage on a scale of 1 to 10, how was your act?
How'd you feel? Forget how the act
Yeah,
was.
how did
the
you
act
feel?
could have been
How did I
amazing
feel?
or garbage. How did you feel? That's all that matters.
I felt like I could have done better.
Okay, that's all that matters. But you still felt good, right?
I still felt good.
That's all
Yeah.
that matters.
Yeah, I still felt good. I felt like I could have done way better
But
because
it's not. But even Michael Jordan thinks he could still do better. Don't worry.
no, I know, but that's not the point. It just I feel like I'm very nervous on stage still.
So is he. So am I. So is he.
What do you mean he's on stage?
Well, no. He's just nervous as a person.
Oh,
But
okay.
it's normal. The
Yeah,
feelings
no,
you're having
I
is
know,
normal.
but I'm very like
I
I'm
haven't
very
been nervous since 1977.
But okay. Anyway, it was a positive experience.
yes.
Okay. Good.
For the crowd, no though. It was nah. They were. I saw some people's faces. I think one guy at the end went ugh because the story.
I love that guy.
Hold on,
That's the best
but I
response you can
think,
get.
but it was because of the story or me, whatever. Regardless, like I finished the last joke and he just went ugh. Like I was. It made me
riddance.
laugh.
If Poseidon was quick, though, he would turn. He's like, oh, my mom's here. Like, bam, you know?
You caused an audience member to go.
But the
yeah.
but the
You
story.
made someone gag.
But the story
like
was very disgusting. It involved my I'm gonna give 3 keywords: my grandmother, my hard dick, and semen.
Bukkake.
Oh, my God.
I'm not kidding. So good. You presented.
Actually,
it
I'm gonna say the
No,
story. Fuck it.
you don't have to say the story.
No. They gotta pay. They gotta pay to see you tell that story loud.
They got to pay for you to stop telling that story.
Okay, I'm just gonna say fast facts.
I don't wanna hear it.
No, but it's hilarious. Guido, do you want to hear it? Well, he wants to hear it.
Okay.
You want to hear it? Adam,
think
right?
I
Odds
have
are it
heard
won't
it.
be hilarious, but let's go.
Go ahead.
So basically, I was staying in 2014. I went to Greece. I was staying at my grandparents.
Okay.
And what happened was, You know Greece? Greece, they have the phone sex ads. You talk to the chicks, but the
I like how he said Greece. You mean every
The
country on
world?
the planet
Yeah.
has phone sex? Yeah.
before the
No,
internet.
no, but in Greece, they're fully nude.
Yeah.
in Greece they're fully nude.
On the phone?
No, they got the ads on the
In
TV.
the
They got
commercials. Because you didn't call 1-800, but you watched the ads.
You watch the ad, right?
Continue.
So I didn't have internet.
And that was an easy.
How hard is fucking Adam right now? Bro? Look at him.
That's like that's continue.
Yeah, he's like, continue.
I forgot Adam was here.
Bro, you're that ad right now for him.
Bro,
He's
Adam-
using his imagination, so tell him.
Oh my god, my head. Adam is invested. Okay. So Jesus Christ. So in Greece, they're fully nude in these ads, right? So breasts out. Like the Canadian ones,
They don't show snatch.
I think they have like a G-string.
Yeah, they're not fully naked. They show tits.
It's a string,
It's a
bro.
European thing.
They may as well be fully nude.
They're like,
Right.
call now.
Yeah. So I didn't have internet. I didn't have Wi-Fi in my grandparents' house. So I jerked off.
As
as
you
a-
would.
Hold on, because if you had Wi-Fi, you wouldn't have jerked off.
No, I would have, but I would have watched porn.
I thought you
just
jacked
said-
off
'cause
because you were at your
That's what you
grandparents'
said.
house.
Yeah.
No.
You said I was at my grandparents' house, and since they didn't have internet, I jerked off.
I started the story wrong. I said some stuff before when it... Anyways, it doesn't matter. As you can see, I'm great at this. No sarcasm. So then, as I'm jerking off, I realize I have no tissue and there's no bathroom near me. And to get to the nearest bathroom, I have to go through other people's rooms.
Where are you? Oh, you're in the living
Not
room.
through their rooms, but like I'm gonna cross the rooms.
You're
in
in
the
the
hallway.
den or whatever.
Yeah. And
And
so
no one was home.
no, my grandparents were home,
Oh, that
but they were sleeping downstairs.
How could you have a boner during that?
It's
Bro, the
fucking.
guy's a savage.
It's 1 a.m. The whole house is quiet. I
Smells
forgot.
like grandparents.
It's no. It was upstairs. It was upstairs, the renovated part. They would stay downstairs, and I see this beautiful woman on TV with her tits
Yeah, but
out.
there's no like Jesus pictures and shit.
No, that was the guest bedroom.
Okay.
Yeah, the guests don't get protection from the Lord.
And fuck, my head hurts. That laugh. Jesus Christ, my head's been hurting all day.
Anyway, so you.
So
you
as I'm
rip
jerking
one.
off,
Yeah,
I'm rubbing one out. So I decided. I realized I'm about to come. I had no tissue, and the bathroom was nearby. So I'm like, I can't just come anywhere. So I shot at my boxers.
Okay.
Like the ones that you were wearing.
Yeah,
Okay, that's
you
fair
know.
enough.
So I shot at my boxers. I'm like, whatever. I'll clean up tomorrow. I felt disgusting.
Ah!
I felt
So
disgusting.
you came all over yourself
And
and,
you
just
left.
passed out?
And you
Yeah.
left. You left.
No,
with
no, no,
jizz.
no. I came in the boxers, not on myself.
Okay,
But,
but
your
you
boxers,
left.
you're wearing them. That's
Yeah,
on yourself.
whatever, bro. So I'm like, whatever. I'll clean up tomorrow. I was tired from traveling and shit.
He's like a gay rape victim.
Okay, so he just landed in Greece.
Yeah. No. This was I had just finished traveling to my grandparents' place, but
Okay.
I had a lot of flying from Chios to there, a lot of bus shit. Then my uncle had to pick me up. And I was
Yo,
exhausted.
You know what
Makes
it's like.
sense,
When you
yeah.
travel, bro, you got to come on yourself or it ain't really a vacation.
So I was fucking exhausted, right?
Yeah.
Look how invested Adam
So
is.
many tired
That's
people
amazing.
well,
have
yeah, you're
come all
telling a
over
story. We're
themselves.
invested.
Yeah.
So
We're disgusted, but we're invested.
So I come up in my pants and I'm like, I'm just gonna clean up tomorrow. So I wake up tomorrow morning, and in the morning, men, we get morning wood, right? You know?
Did
I
you
have
come
morning-
again on yourself?
No, I have morning wood, cum stain, around my erection.
And on all the sheets because you.
No, I didn't put on the sheets because it was too hot.
Imagine
Okay.
it just
I wake
exploded
up.
everywhere.
I wake up and I shit you the fuck not.
Oh, I thought I took a shirt off.
My grandmother was an inch away from my face like this, staring at me.
Telling you what?
So I freak out. I go, what the fuck are you doing?
It's your mom's mom.
Yeah. So she's like, no, don't worry. Shh. She goes, don't worry. Go back to sleep.
Why'd you rape your grandfather?
And I'm like, what do you mean? No. She's like, no, I'm just analyzing your face to remember it.
That's sweet.
But I didn't have, bro. It's in the morning.
During
I have
an
an
erection.
erection.
Come on you and you have a heart on?
There's a clear stain on my boxers.
Ah, your whole family's fucked up, bro.
Bro, the room stank of cum. It reeked. I knew because
Poor lady.
Stop,
She
stop,
just
stop.
wanted to come and see her grandson.
oh, she want to come already.
Yeah, that's
So late for her, I already did it.
that's terrible. This poor lady had to smell your jizz and look at
Yeah,
your face.
so that's why I started freaking out. I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, shh, no, it's okay. No, leave. And she wouldn't leave. She would just sit there, just fucking.
Oh, that is
So that's the
disgusting.
story.
No one wants to hear that. Go to
To
something else on the list.
quote, to quote that audience member.
I gotta get this off me.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel disgusting.
All right, Adam, we'll give this one to you. Iconic catchphrases for Adam.
All right, this one is Number 3,
Say it.
I'll be back.
The Terminator.
They had that movie on one of the
That's exactly how the Terminator says it, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
on a TV station.
Yeah, hello, I'll be back.
Well, I could tell you what I've learned from this story. There's a famous story about fair question by Arnold Schwarzenegger, who was a very limited actor at the time, but he asked a very fair question. He says, "Excuse me, James Cameron, but if I'm a robot, why would I, abbreviate? I'll be back. Why wouldn't it be I will be back?"
Yes, you told me about this.
And James Cameron
There's nothing funny about that.
famously answered,
Why don't you go fuck yourself?
"Why don't you go fuck yourself?
stupid German
you
retard."
worry about acting, I worry about writing."
Yes.
Well,
Famous true story.
I was gonna say I'm sure the robots can use abbreviations too.
Some robots are made of liquid metal.
The rage. The anger, the disgust, so many emotions at the same time. It's magical to see.
It reeks of semen in here.
I gotta say something about our buddy James Cameron. Yesterday I was thinking I might want to go watch a matinee movie.
What the fuck is a matinee movie?
It's a movie,
It's a
during the
movie
day.
that plays during the day. Like,
But why can't you just say I'm gonna go watch a movie during the day?
Poseidon is from a different era.
Why you
It
gotta call it
bothers
a-
me too that I'll say certain things and I just throw them out there and then I see his face like the loading and then I have to remember. I go, "This is a different generation."
it's a term. It's a term for if you're gonna watch.
yeah,
a
but he
three-
didn't grow up with that. I'm telling you, he didn't grow up with that term.
Well, you know what?
If you're gonna
There's
watch
a
a-
reason why it's no longer a term.
Okay, if you want to watch a 3:00 show,
You know what?
That's
You know
not the matinee, bro. That's the afternoon, you bastard.
You know
Fuck
what?
out of here.
You know why it's no longer a term? They can't fit into their head now. They filled it up with, "Yo, that's so mid.
Yeah.
That movie's mid. Guido, you look mid."
and I
You know
was-
what movie was mid? The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent with
Wasn't good.
Nicolas Cage.
the unbearable lightness of being. So I saw that this movie theater here, 18 cinemas. How many fucking cinemas are in this one at the corner?
You
here?
mean like actual theater?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
There's
Right here.
18 halls, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay, that's
The
what you meant.
only damn thing playing was Avatar.
A Vader, yeah. I haven't watched it. I don't care
Like
for it.
Jesus,
money.
I don't want to watch giant blue fucking CGI. That
Apparently
movie
there's
gives me a
blue
headache.
alien
I
tits.
haven't gotten used to the black guys. You want me to get used to the blue
No,
ones?
but I couldn't watch. I just wanted to go watch a stupid anything else movie, and I was stuck with this Avatar
And
shit.
in all honesty, I tried to watch the first one, and I halfway through I was like, "This sucks.
I got nauseous.
This is overrated garbage.
I got nauseous.
This is Cameron sucking his own dick. It is not good.
Why was it so hyped back then?
Because people are
It's
stupid.
Great marketing campaign.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
stupid. Does this one have 3D?
I think it was because of the
glasses and
3D.
shit?
It's a shittier version of Pocahontas
It's exactly what it is.
That's funny.
It really
That's funny.
but I have to applaud this man
for
who-
stealing the idea of Pocahontas.
And-
Everyone steals from these natives.
But this $1 billion, yeah.
Hey, it makes money.
Something else was happening with. Anyway, so Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's made.
Whoa,
of metal.
whoa! You can't say that around here.
Schwarz.
Guido, I'm
Schwarzenegger.
sorry to interrupt, but did you ever have a chance?
Don't
to,
apologize.
Ever have a chance to meet him by any chance?
No, I've seen Arnold Schwarzenegger. I went to the premiere of Collateral Damage with Guido Cocomello.
Tom Cruise.
No, it was.
no, that's Collateral.
After 9/11, it was a movie about Arnold
9/11?
Schwarzenegger and Elias Koteas about a firefighter or a terrorist attack. And there was a big talk about let's not promote this movie because of terrorism, blah, blah, blah. And it was at the Ziegfeld Theater, a famous theater where a lot of premieres happen in New York. And me and Guido Cocomello went to go see Arnold. And I could tell you that he's, you're
Sexy.
taller than him.
You're playing with words, Guido.
I know, right?
You've seen him, but you've never
I
met
know.
him. What do you mean?
Go fuck yourself.
You are taller
That's
than Arnold
not true.
Schwarzenegger. I swear to God.
That is not true.
You are taller than Arnold Schwarzenegger, my friend.
Fatter, too.
Guido,
Very much.
I'm a little
I was,
So that's
he
when
said it. I saw the look in your eyes when I turned around. I
I've
was
been
waiting
within
for
10
it.
feet of Arnold, but I've never met him. No.
okay.
But I've been within 10 feet of him, yeah. It's all
You
right.
didn't have time to say hello? Or
He was too busy being Arnold Schwarzenegger.
still, wow.
I don't take shit from nobody.
I don't
I
take shit from
smoke my stogie wherever I like, whenever I like.
I watched Last Action Hero recently. It's a guilty pleasure of mine.
Yeah, it's a garbage movie, but it Megadeth soundtrack, so I like it.
Is it Megadeth?
Yeah.
Which movie? Sorry.
Last Action Hero. It's a good shit movie where the kid
Okay.
ends up in the movie.
Yeah.
Next to Schwarzenegger.
He gets zapped into the film.
Anthony Quinn is in it. Zorba the Greek and
Guido,
fucking-
by any
Wait,
chance?
does the kid get zapped into the movie, or the bad guys and the hero come into the real world? I can't remember.
The kid goes into the movie.
Okay, that's what it
and
is.
then the bad guys follow him out of the
Oh,
movie.
it's so weird.
Is that the one with the action figure? And he was dressed like the action figure and he was a dad and shit.
No, that's a Christmas movie.
No, it's basically the same plot of a Woody Allen movie called The Purple Rose of Cairo,
Ah.
where Jeff Daniels from Dumb and Dumber comes off the screen and into the audience world.
Speaking of Woody Allen, and not for like banging your kids, just in general, have you seen Midnight in Paris?
Many, many, many times.
I gotta tell you, I fucking love that movie.
Yeah, it's a.
What's it about?
It's on my rotation.
Okay, good.
Of I've seen it. I'm not kidding. Over 10 times.
I've seen it at least over 3 times.
Yeah,
Midnight in Paris.
the pedantic one.
Oh, it's such a beautiful movie.
Huh? Yeah.
What's it about?
Okay, so
It is about a man and his in-laws and his wife. They go vacation in Europe.
France.
They go to France. They go to Paris. And his in-laws and his wife, they're well off. They're rich. And he's like a writer.
he's
and
an artist.
He's
It's
an artist type.
Luke Wilson, Owen Wilson,
It's
the
all-
blonde
the
guy
blonde
there.
Wilson.
Yeah.
And Rachel McAdams is his wife. And they're being kind of like dicks to him. You know those families where like they're well off and you're not, so they kind of treat you like you're less than.
He's the artist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one night I guess he decides to take a walk in the streets of Paris at midnight. And he goes and he experiences and he meets all these people like Picasso.
Of Paris 50 years before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so then he's like, okay, fuck, I got drunk last night. I met all these fucking people, right? And then he goes back. He falls in love. He meets a girl who, her too, she's from another era. So when he goes out, it's almost like he's time traveling.
He goes to Moulin Rouge. He goes to, he meets Ernest Hemingway.
Yeah, he meets Hemingway. Yeah.
He meets your friend, I am Dali.
Dali, Salvador Dali.
The painter. Yeah.
Yeah.
As opposed
He's
to the
a-
boxer.
It just shows I'm paying attention.
He's the guy that drew the gay clocks. You know that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, you know how they were gay,
and
right?
The moral of that story is
They couldn't tell the time straight.
Everybody
was
wishes
good.
they were in another time.
I'm
so
disappointed
even when
and
he
happy
was
at the same
in
time.
those
Yeah,
Hemingway
exactly.
days, those
He
other
didn't
people
belong.
were saying, "I wish I was
In
in
your time.
another time, the time of Moulin Rouge," and that's the. We're
kept
never
going
happy
back?
with what's around us. Woody Allen, great writer, but
Yes.
he's got problems.
And some people
Unfortunately,
would have loved it to be in the future where he was from, as if he had it well, and he would have to explain that. No, I wish that I was from your time.
How long ago was the movie released?
Oh,
But
maybe
every
10
time
years.
would view the time before them with nostalgia and say that it was better.
More than once I've seen that movie.
I wish I was in the 90s. I wish I was in the 70s. Think about it that way. It's a beautiful movie. I could rewatch it tonight.
I could tell you who else is in it. The guy who plays Loki.
Yeah, he's in it too.
He plays a famous writer, right?
I don't know what he plays, but he's
He
in it.
plays anyway.
Kathy
the guy
Bates is in it.
Loki from Thor. He plays.
Kathy Bates is in it too.
It was the best of time. It was the worst. Great Gatsby writer.
Wait, Kathy Bates is in it, or am I going crazy?
She is the agent that
Yeah, she's in it. Okay, I thought
Hemingway, and the actor who played Hemingway is great. He's
Wait, and she reads everything.
and she reads to give him his
We
opinion.
read that
but
book in
then
high school,
The
eh, Guido?
next day you read it. The next day when he goes back to this bar where he met them, it's a laundromat.
Yeah.
So he has to always be at exactly midnight at that specific corner of Paris for this old jalopy car to show up and say, "Come to the party."
It's almost like there's a time warp, but it's very
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
specific.
Okay,
You have
I
to
get
be
it
there in
now.
order to access that. It's fucking amazing.
But it's well written that you actually believe it.
Oh, that's
It's-
pretty
yeah, you
cool.
get confused. It's not like a delusion. You
and
get
it's not
confused.
a sci-fi
Okay, okay.
movie either.
Oh, that's pretty cool. When did it come out?
Years ago.
10 years.
Oh,
ago.
wow.
It's-
Very
I
good.
think it's free on YouTube.
No, it's free on Netflix.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna watch
Midnight
it.
in Paris.
I may
It's,
watch it tonight.
It's very good. You're gonna
It's
love
very nice. And it's, Owen Wilson, the blonde guy from Zoolander. Owen Wilson.
Yeah, yeah.
it. Yeah, it's him. And Rachel McAdams.
Yeah.
You
And
know
Rachel
Rachel
McAdams.
Yeah. Speaking of like from past times, I watched Babylon. Did we talk about it?
Yes. And
Forget it. We talked about it. Let's move on.
Okay.
Next catchphrase.
All right.
All
So
right.
after Schwarzenegger, Adam.
I just want to share off. I think it would have been better to say it was on the curriculum of stuff to read. You may have not have read it when we were in high school, right?
That's because it was
The
a
Great
piece of shit.
Gatsby.
Adam, the last time I read a book was never.
Wow. So the book I got you
No, I've been reading
for Christmas.
I've been reading.
You
it.
have?
I've been reading it.
What
It's very
page are you on?
difficult. I'm on page introduction.
Go fuck yourself. You of all people need to read that.
No, I need. You're right. I will read it.
But that book was stupid. The one you got him. It's not gay if. Like, dude, just
I was waiting for
Where's
it.
that? Where's that photograph? You went out of your way to take a picture of me jerking off a tranny.
I didn't take a picture of you.
Well, he did.
I didn't do
I
that.
wasn't there to take a picture of you.
Who?
How the hell did that happen?
I don't.
It's
Yo,
like I'm like with my arm over my shoulder. Just
Yeah, because if you don't see it, it's not gay. That's why it's not gay, bro. What are you talking about?
famous catchphrases. It's
All
not.
right.
It's not gay if.
It's not that important, but I can't remember the author's name.
Number 2, leave the gun, take the cannoli. The Godfather.
There are so many quotable lines in this. We decided to go with this one because it was quite funny. Fat Clemenza, after he assassins,
After he what?
kills
Assassinates.
the guy in the front seat of
Murders.
the car.
Lifens.
And then he shoots him in the head. And then after they leave the dead body there, this is Carlo, the guy that pretended he was sick that ended up causing. Anyway,
There was a cannoli in the car.
but that was I
Holy
suppose
cannoli.
an improvised line or just a throwaway line that became iconic. Leave the gun, take the cannoli. That again, pre-internet, that fucking line stood the test of time and it went around the world.
Yeah.
You can also say, I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse. Or I know it was you, Fredo, you broke my heart, blah, 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 blah. But the most iconic, it's on T-shirts. This
What
friggin-
the fuck are these wops up to? That was the best.
This line is infamous. Leave the gun, take the cannoli.
Yeah.
I gotta rewatch The Godfather.
1 and 2.
It's a guilty
Pretend
pleasure.
3 doesn't exist and you're good.
3 is odd. There's some moments of 3. There's some moments that are good. in
The reason why I gotta rewatch a lot of these movies is because I watch them late at night, and I'm very tired, and shit doesn't register as easily.
I know the movie so well. It's literally background noise.
For real though, it doesn't. Last week we made a plan, like before the episode started, and he acknowledged it and completely forgot about it until the day before when I told him. He's like, "You never said that." Yeah. So when he doesn't register when he's tired, he'll agree to stuff or he could watch something. 0 goes in.
Yeah.
Do you fall
And you
asleep?
won't know unless you check up on him days later.
Do you fall asleep to stuff you haven't seen or stuff you've seen 1,000 times?
That's a good question. Both.
So do you, if you're tired, you're watching, is it the same thing like conversation? Like you could be watching a movie and you are looking at it, but the next day, if I ask you about it or if you look at it, you might not actually, you're like, you saw it, you're like, I never even saw that. Like, is
No,
it
I
that?
remember most of it, most of what I've seen. It's until it's with time. If I don't finish it, especially, it's with time that it goes away because I didn't focus on it. And last week, what happened? I was focused on this guy because whenever I interact with you, I have to focus on what we're doing, or you're never gonna get anything done. So when he was talking to me, I was just wah, 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 wah.
Do you have a TV in your bedroom?
Yeah, but I barely use it.
Okay.
Yeah, I just have it there in case of emergency.
Because it's
Adam?
not the brightness of
Yes.
that phone.
Do you have a
keeps you
TV
awake.
in your bedroom / living room / bathroom / closet?
I don't. I have one, but I just never got around to bringing it. That's all.
Or is it?
It's at my mom's place.
You want us to help you bring it?
Pardon?
You want us to help you move it?
I have a guy who offered to do it. It's just a question of time.
All right.
Is this one of those old timey TVs you can't carry yourself? You can't bring yourself? How big is a TV?
Well, my mother lives near Les Nagru and I live in Saint Laurent, so it's a bit.
Oh yeah, Sean, you have no car. I
Yeah,
forgot.
yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
forgot.
all.
Never mind. Sorry.
I want to get an old tube TV.
Why?
Just
Because he's a
nostalgia.
hipster.
I want to get those TVs made of wood.
I want you to get your tubes tied.
Yeah.
I guess it's true. People always just become nostalgic of past times.
No. This is true, but what he's saying has not. His stuff is stupid. That's like me saying I love the '90s, right?
Yeah.
I do. I think the '90s are amazing, but I don't need everything from the '90s.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
like you're only going to read magazines now.
Yeah. It's not like I'm like the '90s were awesome. If someone's black, we should pull him over and beat the shit out of him. Like you
Rodney
can't.
King.
There's
Hey.
some stuff we have to leave in the '90s, bro.
He's right about that.
What was I gonna say? You know the Game Boy. So they made these new handhelds that look like the Game Boy, but it's got extra trigger pads and everything.
Sexy.
And you play. It's an LED screen now, full HD, and it's got like all the Game
All
Boy
the games in one shot.
It's like
yeah.
150
Yeah,
bucks,
yeah.
bro. It's fucking sick as
I've
fuck.
seen it. I've seen it.
It's called.
We
the
should get that
Nintendo
for Adam.
Switch.
I actually had one.
Oh,
when I
you
was
had?
14.
Oh,
I
really?
know. I remember you said you had a
You
Game
can have
Boy.
all the Game Boy games on the Nintendo Switch?
Yeah, you could download them.
No way. Don't tell me. such
But I'm way
things.
too old for that. No.
Even I know that, and I don't play.
I did
video
not
games.
know this.
Even I know
Yeah.
that.
I always wanted to buy a Switch because of the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Because apparently the map is huge. There's a lot
But
to
you
explore.
have
It's a
all.
lot of fun.
It's like
Oh, really?
aimed,
It's amazing.
It's aimed towards nostalgia, older people to have every game they had when they were
I
kids.
think, but it's aimed mostly to younger audiences, the Switch, but it's a cool console, like if you like to take stuff with you.
I would not take this with me. I
'cause
would
it-
take it to the other room, probably.
Well, you could. You could just grab the screen. So you have the dock, and it's HDMI. It's like on your screen, like you're playing another video game. And then what you could do is you could just take it off the dock, put the controllers on the side, and walk with it, go to your room, continue playing.
Wow.
Yeah.
How much is it?
It's expensive. I don't have one, but it's like $600.
Yeah, fuck that.
$600.
It's not. You just bought a PS5. You
Yeah,
have
exactly.
top
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
line. You don't need that shit.
It just sometimes I get nostalgia. I download emulators on the computer.
How much does the PS5 cost?
It's probably
You mind your
$500
damn
bucks.
It's
business.
about
Prob-
six.
Yeah,
six-
$500-600 bucks.
Yeah.
I paid $1,000 with the bundle and the headphones and everything in the whole 9 yards. Taxing.
Guys, I know I'm. Kind
Why are you
of,
laughing? Tell me.
No, I think it's okay.
I know I'm
Say
going.
it.
No, it's okay.
I know I'm completely changing subject matters, but it's always good to share thoughts, right?
Yes, of course.
And get experts from the get expert advice from the intellectuals here. Are you guys able to summarize in a very short amount of time why our Prime Minister Trudeau was criticized for all that shit? You guys remember the truckers and the on?
Oh, Jesus. We already
Adam?
talked about this.
We will get to that. Let's finish number one, and we
Okay.
are going to talk about this, okay?
All right. Next on the list.
So number one, iconic phrases.
Number one. May the force be with you. Star Wars.
It's actually with you. The force may be.
Yeah, we don't even have to talk
I think it was
about
Obi-Wan
It's
who
just,
said, "May the
yeah,
force be with
yeah.
you."
It just,
no.
it goes, we don't even have to talk about it. It's everyone knows about it.
Yeah, everyone came in their pants
Yeah,
about these
may the
movies.
force be with you. It's all good. Yeah, okay.
Still enjoyable, the original 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, they're the best ones still.
Yeah.
They actually.
I love
are.
the action sequences of 1, 2, and 3.
father.
I'm not an expert in
Wait,
the whole
what?
Star Wars.
I think you watched the wrong movie, bro.
It was a torrent.
Which one? One that
One of the characters was Skywalker, right?
Harrison Ford gets frozen in that thing. Which one is that? Return of the Jedi or
Yeah.
Empire Strikes?
No, Empire Strikes Back is it was Empire Strikes Back. He gets frozen.
That's the
and
best
then Return
one.
of the Jedi. They save.
You know how
That's
I got
the best
introduced
one.
to Star Wars? I was at a friend's house. My mom's friend. And there were these older kids in the living room. And they were playing the movie. He had a T-shirt. No, he had a T-shirt, sorry. And it had the lightsabers, everything. I'm like, dude, that's a cool shirt. What is that? Like, is that a game? Like, I was freaking out. I was
His
a kid.
shirt.
Yeah, his shirt. I'm like, dude, this is fucking cool. And he goes, oh, you want to see where this is from? It was an episode 1, Star Wars episode 1 T-shirt.
Oh, he had the worst one.
And he puts on, it's a different generation. And he
He's like,
puts on,
he's like, you want to see the coolest hero ever? And he puts on, he's like, look at this. Misa Jabja, Misa help, Misa help you.
fun
Jar-
theory
Jar
about
Jar
him.
Binks.
He was a Sith Lord.
It's a she and no.
What?
It's not a Sith Lord.
Jar Jar Binks is a she?
It's a she, and it's just a parody of a woman called Whoopi Goldberg.
But look, I can tell you.
So listen to this. So he put on the movie for me, and I watched it from the beginning. I was hooked from that moment. I think it must have been like 7.
Episode 1 hooked you.
Well, I was a kid, and just everything about that
You don't have to feel
universe.
guilty. I'm just asking. It was
Which
episode
means-
1.
Yes, it was episode 1.
he has never seen the real movie. He's only seen the updated, added special effects version of the
Which
movie.
is so weird that they did that, by the way.
What do you
It's
mean?
just extra money
So
for
episode
Lucas.
1, it came out in the theaters. I saw it the day it came out. Me and Dano, we were
Okay.
first row. I
Certain
remember,
effects
for the
have been
next-
deleted. Certain have
They-
been added.
He kept the fucking idiot kept changing all of the movies.
He changed the
kept
face
re-releasing
to Hayden Christensen.
All kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
And where he really fucked up, honestly, was when he remade the last time all the old ones, the digital remasters, and they took out all the practical effects.
Yeah.
Even what's his name? Jabba the Hutt.
yeah.
They made it
They made him a
digital.
CGI of
but
Jabba the Hutt.
he looks so cool
Yeah.
with the practical effects. Like,
as Clay or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I love that whole universe. The
Put
Star
it
Wars
this
shit.
way.
it's very big. It's a whole thing.
When George Lucas sold his shit to Disney, he's like, by the way, if you ever need my help to make some movies, they're like, no, because a lot of people were mad at what he did.
And then they proceeded to make them worse.
yeah, they
yeah,
did.
and they made them worse. Correct.
Yeah.
But I could tell you one thing. Back when those first movies came out, something along the lines of George Lucas said, I don't want that much money or whatever. Just give me the toy rights. They're like, what? You're an idiot. Okay, take
Give
the
me
toy
oral.
rights. So
Oh yeah.
he made.
That was when
he was
that was the first movies.
The first
Yeah.
billion
Yeah.
in merch before
He took-
anybody even knew what the hell merch was.
He didn't say give me 2%.
Yeah.
Which would have been millions of dollars.
No, he said
He said, I'll just take the toy rights. And they're like,
You
toy
guys
rights?
take
Who's going to
them.
buy toys?
Yeah.
All right, faggot. Take
Correct.
the toy rights.
Yeah, that's it. That's what made him a billionaire. He Kenner.
God
Kenner.
damn.
I don't even know if Kenner exists anymore.
But wait, hold on.
those
Give me
original-
the toy rights for the movies.
Star
Like,
Wars, yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't even get paid for the movies.
They didn't even want the rights for the toys. They didn't even care.
He got paid for the movies, directing them.
He
and
did, but my
But very minimal just to
Ah.
make the movie. Because the movie didn't have the biggest budget. You know,
Yeah.
he worked with what he had. And he knew. He just had to say, like, give me the toy rights. This and collectibles, all that. He made a fortune.
he still gets paid today.
I believe it, and good for him, smart man. But yeah, it was episode 1 that really, really hooked me. I loved it. Like I was watching it. The lightsabers, everything was so fucking cool.
Yeah,
And I was like, dude,
lightsabers
this is
are cool.
amazing.
I hear both Darth Vaders aren't doing well.
What?
The kid.
Well,
Jake
he fell in a
Lloyd,
pool of lava, bro. You blame
The,
the guy.
the Jake Lloyd kid is not well right now. He's
Who's Jake Lloyd?
the guy that played Anakin Skywalker in the Jar Jar Binks movie.
The kid?
Yeah,
The young kid isn't doing well?
he's
Oh,
not.
I heard he
doing
turned
well.
into a crackhead or
Yeah,
some
he's
shit.
not well.
Holy
He
shit, I
got
didn't
he
know
got
that.
he got
Oh,
ostracized.
he went to the dark side.
And
yeah.
I heard exactly, and I hear the other one there, Hayden Christensen, our buddy from Toronto. I hear he's not
He was Anakin Skywalker as well.
the teenage.
But
the
like
teenage one.
the teenage one.
he's not doing well, that kid, huh?
Well, I think he has like a regular job.
That's fine. What are you laughing at?
No, I'm not.
My
I'm
mother
not
taught
laughing
me
at it.
something, and I live
There's
by
no
it.
shame in
A
work.
man that works
An honest day's
will
work.
never be lost.
Correct.
There's no shame in working, my friend.
As far as that world of Hollywood,
Yeah.
they seem to be, and he was. I've met him. I was an extra in a movie called Shattered Glass
I saw that. I saw the video of that.
with him, and
The guy survived, I think.
I
eh?
played ping pong with him. He was a nice kid.
The guy survived. The guy from that video.
The original,
The Glass,
It
yeah.
was actually a pretty good movie.
It wasn't a movie. It was just a clip. But he survived. No,
What happened?
Just remember the viral video on YouTube where the guy had put a glass jar in his anus.
Oh,
No,
fuck.
not that guy.
He was
Pain
an extra.
Olympics.
No, it was a
He
guy.
was
who
an extra in that.
It was a movie about the guy faking.
Please don't
news
remind me of
articles.
those videos.
Anyway.
I watched them when I was a kid, and now I shouldn't have.
No, you should
So,
not have.
I shouldn't have.
Star Wars.
I watched
changed.
Two Girls, One Cup as a kid.
Oh, that's the worst thing ever.
I shouldn't.
Apparently,
I
that's
shouldn't
ice cream.
have.
Is
I
that
should-
ice cream?
No, it comes out of her ass. It looks like it's ice cream.
Yeah.
And the number one, the half Poseidon.
Ah,
of,
yes.
Famous quotes, quotable quotes.
The half. I gotta take a shit. Poseidon.
Yeah. You quoted it very well.
Yeah.
You guys missed a great opportunity. I got the point.
If you could make money from taking a dump, you'd be a billionaire.
Is the other guy sleeping?
Yeah, no, that's what we're gonna come up with. Adam, the
I heard every word.
This guy is just.
we got to get you out on a date. Anyway, what else?
You know what? In the
No.
Discord, I
Guido,
think
I
the
was gonna
Discord
tell
is
you
a good
something.
vehicle
Yeah.
for
I
this.
was going to tell you something.
Hold on.
No, I want to hear. Adam is so excited.
sorry.
Look at you, so happy.
The guy that we went to school with, I think if he really wants to, it's not a good age to name names.
You'll
the
fuck
guy
him?
we went to school with. No. I suppose I'll say hi. I'll tell you after who it is, okay?
Somebody we went to school with said hello to you.
And you were like, I don't really want to meet him, and I don't want to say the name now, okay?
A friend.
I love
wanted
how
to
he
meet-
brings something
I
up
don't
that
know, an Italian guy.
that
I have
brings
no
nothing.
idea what he's
That brings
talking about.
nothing.
Good.
Guido, let me
good.
tell you
I'm
something.
telling
Guido, let
in
me
a
tell you
vague
something.
way.
Let me tell. Why are you looking at? I don't want to talk about it.
I just thought I would mention something to Guido. That
Why
there's
would you do that right now? These people.
You
Adam,
fucking-
remind me to
you
tell you
fucking
about
idiot.
something, but don't ask me.
Yeah.
Jesus.
There is such a thing.
You're
as
like those girls on Facebook that put statuses up. Oh, my life is so shit. Why? I can't talk about it.
Yeah.
Guido, there's just such a thing as telling someone without telling somebody. There is someone.
But why would you bring it up during a show?
If you can't talk about
By
it,
the way, just as a by the way thing. There's
Oh, by the
someone-
way.
Make a note. I'm allowed to tell you to make a note that no one has a clue what we're talking about. We can still make a note about it.
By the way, Padeli, Fuck everybody else in this room and listening, and whoever's listening. But you remember the thing the other day about the thing with the thing, bro?
Yeah.
I don't even remember.
Fucking dummy. Now I lost my train of
All right,
thought.
let's just go.
All right, yeah. The Discord, yeah. So I think the Discord is a good idea for all this.
Patreon.com/Pantelis. Patreon.com/Pantelis. You just made me angry. We'll talk about it after the show. Patreon.com/Pantelis. The Poseidon69, Twitter and Instagram. IamPoseidon.com is the website. Guido Grasso Jr., who will soon be in New York. The Pornographic Conservative on Instagram. That is Adam with that big smile.
Yeah. Take Adam out on a date.
These are the intellectuals. We are sorry about the second hour of this podcast. I might even cut it. They might not even get 2 hours because it was too. It's just gonna make people angry.
I think it's entertaining.
He'll decide. He's
decide.
a good editor.
Yeah, obviously. But I think the Discord is good for the dating shit. So,
Yeah, send on Discord. Just write in
yeah,
general. If you want
in general, yeah. If you wanna go on a date with Adam, our man Adam here, he's a gentleman.
We're gonna get you a nice red suit because it's in fashion.
Yeah,
right
there you
now.
go.
We're gonna dress you up nice. We're gonna pluck those really long nose hairs.
Giggles.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, intellectuals out.